Hello, welcome to Full Record Jacket. Thanks for joining us. This is an auspicious occasion because we're starting round two of the one-hit wonders of the 90s. Ben,
Is that a good thing?
well, we've got to finish it. We started it.
We have started it. Yeah, we are. We are in it for the long haul, aren't we? With my big shiny forehead. Look at that. It's well shiny.
It's not as shiny as my head. No,
you've got a lot of head showing.
I've got a matte coating on it tonight. But
yeah, I've gone full gloss.
I thought I better reduce the glare for our viewers. So, what have you got? A bag of goodies.
Bag of goodies. He's been sealed because obviously we did the last ones which we've released, but I've been on a course for a couple of weeks, so these have been sealed for 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? Well, it is about 2 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you're letting on. You see, anyone who's watched all these will think we're doing them.
I'm just going to move my light so I look.
We were releasing them every 2 days. You probably gathered that by the fact we were dressed in the same clothes on every edition. We didn't really wear the same clothes.
We had to get them done quickly, didn't we? So, but we're back. Look at this. I've got one of these silly ring light things, and if I turn it too far, I look like I've got the Misterons on my face. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. And I've got a really big shiny forehead, so I'm going to have to turn it. I'm having lighting issues. I need an assist. Am I too glare? I don't care.
I don't know. I think that's a bit of it's okay. It's fine.
But are we ready? We're
ready
for the first one of round two, and I've already seen it. It's one of them. It is One of Us, Joan Osborne.
Okay.
Her, God on a Bus song, and it's up against. Oh, look! Just so people know, I'm not cheating. I am going. Oh, please be. Oh no, we burnt Lou Bega, didn't we? Oh, this is what's that? Femme Fatale. It's Meredith Brooks and Bitch.
Okay.
So it's too much of a muchness, is there? That's like going for two. What colour should we do our walls? Oh, I'll do one beige, and I'll do the other one beige.
Okay, so the Joan Osborne one, because we discussed these songs a little bit in the first round. Joan Osborne, the song "One of Us" was covered by Prince a year or so later.
Yeah.
Changed the lyric to "Just a slave like one of us." That was really, the only hit. She had a fairly successful debut album, I think, at the time. It sold a little bit, got in the charts, but I don't remember her making any more albums. She may have done, but they weren't.
No, I think she did, just not over here. And then I didn't realise how old Meredith... I say that, I mean, we have discussed our ages on a few occasions, but she was almost 40 when she recorded this. And when I looked into it, she's well into her mid to late 60s now. I had a little bit of a thing for Meredith Brooks, to be fair.
So that was a kind of, what would you call it, country song with attitude? Would that be right to say?
Yeah, country.
So
that sounded wrong, didn't it?
I think that may now be edited out by YouTube's filters. Thankfully, we did declare this video was not designated suitable for children.
I've only had 2 sips of this as well.
Dear me. Well, we'll see how the YouTube bot gets on with detecting the language. Okay, so we are talking about country. So every time we talk about country, you just never know.
You never know.
Country music may be picked up by the swear.
Oh, we're making it worse. You are still digging that hole, Phil.
Right. Okay.
To be fair, with either one of these, I do prefer the structure and the sort of content of One of Us by Joan Osborne. I don't mind Bitch by Meredith Brooks. I like it better after rehearing it. I could take it or leave it. It's better than I thought it was. I'll give you that one. But I do like the structure and the feel of One of Us by Joan Osborne.
Yeah, I think it's probably a better written song. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine for Joan Osborne to go through.
Joan Osborne's going through.
Yeah.
I do feel sorry for Meredith because obviously I did have a little bit of the hots for her. She was always wearing those like vest tops of the 90s.
Well,
so,
she may have been your hottie, but she's now out in the cold.
Ooh, I do like these.
Not through to the last 16. So
she's not right. Let's give me Sack a bit of a jangle.
I'm really glad I did declare this was not suitable for kids on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, another one which I won't be sorry to see the back of, but you never know. You never know. It's Bop by Hanson. You know, yeah, Bop.
I do officially like that as a cheesy, fun.
I know.
Song.
I think the lead singer. I think he was the middle brother because there was the three of them, and I've just seen what's come out, and I know what's going to win. I think he's got about like 8 kids. It's like a breeding machine, but it's up against California's finest, Skee-Lo, and I Wish. And I know which one it is for me. I don't even have to battle too hard with this one.
Do I have to? Skee-Lo, is this the one that I can't remember how it goes? I have to play.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
That
one.
Yeah.
I wish I was like 5'9".
So, what's your choice of those two then?
Well, it's not Hanson. He's got kids. He can't go through to the next round. He's got 18 kids to look after, as far as I'm concerned. And I think they had more hits as well. So
did they have more? So they're not really
a one-hit one. I did do some research.
They're not proper one-hit wonders. Oh well, that might settle it then.
Yeah. But Skee-Lo, I think I said before, it's 90s hip hop that isn't about gunning down other rappers, etc. It's quite
that makes a nice change. Yeah,
self-deprecating rap song. It's got a nice beat to it. The lyrics are good, you know. So it goes on about his Impala. So I like Skee-Lo. I Wish. I think it's a better song than Bop.
Bop sounds like a Brazilian footballer, or
it does. Yeah.
No, sorry, French, isn't he? He's not
French.
Brazilian. He's French. Yeah.
Boppe.
Yeah. In fact, during the World Cup, when I did watch the World Cup just before whenever it was, just before Christmas, I kept seeing him, and it did actually remind me of that song. But
Boppe.
But Hanson are bopping off because they are out of the second round.
Off. So well done, Skee-Lo.
No last 16 for them.
No last 16 for them. So
you're just going to keep putting Skee-Lo through to the final, aren't you? On the basis that he wasn't rapping about shooting people.
Possibly. No, because I mean, nobody wants to get shot, do they? Right, next one, Phil. Another one of my favourites. It is Eagle-Eyed Cherry.
Are you being sarcastic? Or?
No. It's Eagle-Eyed Cherry, Saved Tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
That's one of my one-hit wonder favourites. I actually bought the album. It's quite a good album.
Oh, I hope it's not going to be anything too good then, because I don't want to be voting to put out a Ben personal fave, because you might take revenge on me and put one of mine out. Not that I've got many in this, but...
I know. All right, there's one stuck to another one, so I'm going to go for this one here. Oh, come on. How hard can I... All right, here we... Oh, God. Right. Save Tonight, Eagle-Eyed Cherry is up against K7 and their Swing, Batter, 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 Swing. Come, baby, come.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, okay.
I didn't think you would be too disappointed at that one.
I'm not too worried. You want to put Eagle-Eyed Cherry through? He could go straight through.
You don't want to discuss Come, baby, come? Swing, batter, batter,
no, I think we probably did that one in the first round, really. I don't think I've got much to add to that.
Staying alive,
off they go. K7. Out in round 2.
They are out in round. Well, there's not a lot to say about them, is there, really? So, Eagle-Eyed Cherry's through. Right, in we go. I'm just hoping. I don't want to get like Born Slippy and then the New Radicals together, because that would really annoy me. Right, what's this one here? They're all tangled up. How does paper get tangled? Speak of the Devils. It is Born Slippy.
Okay.
Underworld. Oh, please
Lager.
Lager shouting. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. You are. I think this is going to be another quite easy one, Phil. I think we've had quite an easy first round of this last 32 because it's Unbelievable. EMF. I don't know why I'm doing that again because there it is. Look, now you can see it.
It's unbelievable.
And just so you know, I'm not lying. I'm not. I'm sitting. Underworld, Born
Okay.
Slippy.
Okay, well, you made the argument that the Underworld record in the last round. You made the argument that Underworld is a very defining track of the '90s.
I
We
was,
know you like it, but I have to agree. Even putting your personal love for it to one side, it is very defining of that era.
I think so, yeah. I was speaking
The
to a friend
EMF one,
who's in the Big Sugars local Coventry band. Check them out on YouTube. And I was saying to him about this track, that opening, doo-dum, whatever. You do it better than I do. That sort of opening, it just makes you think.
doom, doom,
That's it. Just makes you
doom,
think,
doom, doom.
I want to be young again. When I had just one chin and didn't have to hide it behind this.
I remember that.
Yeah. It's getting jazz. Unbelievable by EMF is just one of those tracks I could just. Unbelievable. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, that was EMF. They were kind of, in the so-called Britpop era.
Yeah.
After it all, the media called it Britpop, and
Yeah.
many of the bands who'd previously been a little bit alternative and on indie labels had gone mainstream. I'm talking about obviously Blur and Oasis, and then Pulp as well. There were then a plethora of bands that came along, some of which were sort of like, almost see them as faux indie bands. You know what I mean? They were a little bit rubbish, but they were just jumping in on the guitar band thing, and they had a hit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. A bit like
And
the Blue Tones and
I
stuff like that.
see EMF. I'm not necessarily saying the Blue Tones were that bad, but EMF to me is a sort of song that I'm surprised it didn't come along in the wake of Brit. It's the sort of record I expected to have come along in the wake of Britpop, but we've made a poppy song to try and
unbelievably
capitalise
EMF.
on this. It was very early. It was 1990, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, I think it came off the back of that sort
was,
of baggy scene, didn't it? I think they were trying to probably capitalise on a bit of the acid house and the baggy scene. I'm probably
that's what it was trying to be, I think.
Yeah, I think I am being a bit disconcerting towards the Blue Tones, but I know what you mean. Those sort of indie bands that came in the late 90s where some record executive just went, we could probably sell 100,000 records here.
EMF kind of make me think of that, but that's just me. Anyway, but it may be unbelievable to some, but EMF are going out because and Underworld have slipped through.
They have. God, I do love these. How do you come up with them, Phil? They're very good.
Very good.
But that concludes.
Spend hours thinking about it.
Oh, I bet you don't. That concludes the first draw, Phil. That's our first fall through to the last 32.
Okay, so
not the last 32, the last 16.
Well, if you've enjoyed this last 16 round, well, it's not the last 16 rounds, it's the last 32. This is round 2.
My light's just gone off.
If you've enjoyed this and you've watched all the way to the end, then you might as well just watch the next one, because we are going to have 4 more face-offs.
And the same close.
As we find our way towards the ultimate one-hit wonder of the 90s. Thank you so much for watching. Join us for the next.